I'm Brian, and that's Dez. And every week on PSVR, this week, we take a look at the VR games that are coming to the PlayStation Store this week.
We gather up all the trailers we could find, all the descriptions we could plagiarize, and condense them down to this video for you.
Sometimes we look at delayed games, or games that are just missing in action altogether.
So without further ado, here's PSVR
This week. Got what it takes to become a champion? You are Adonis Creed, fighting toe-to-toe with the world's top champions to establish your boxing legacy. This intense cinematic experience features new Phantom Melee technology for impactful VR melee combat, so you can train, fight, and win like Creed. Multiple game modes allow you to choose your path to glory. Live the saga of Adonis Creed in the story-based career mode, learning and growing alongside Rocky as you train for bigger and more prestigious championship fights. Or go head-to-head with a friend or enemy with cross-platform online PvP. Play without the boundary of a 2D screen and control 3 characters called leaders, each with unique abilities, as you set out to destroy the enemy base while defending your own. Collect resources to build towers for protection, observe enemy movements, use active and passive skills to defeat the enemy, gain XP, and level up. This is what happens when a MOBA comes to VR.
Dark Eclipse.
This virtual museum environment contains 82 models of real-world ancient works of art, originating from many ancient cultures of Europe, Asia, and Northern Africa. Actual ancient relics that are found on display at the great museums around the world were photo-scanned in for this virtual adventure. Grande Museum VR allows you to investigate the archives and discover the history for each piece of art. Neverout is a unique puzzle game with innovative mechanics and an immersive, unsettling atmosphere. The game puts the player in a small claustrophobic cube that only has one way out. With the ability to turn the whole level around you, you'll have to watch out for obstacles like spiked pits and electric fields. Teleports and movable blocks will certainly help you, but still, it all depends on your hard wits and fast decisions. Will you survive? Zero Caliber VR is a first-person tactical shooter that focuses on realism and has officially been confirmed for PlayStation VR. The story brings the player into a dystopian United States in the not-so-distant future, where physics-based interaction combined with hyper-realistic weapon handling and stunning graphics will make you feel like you're physically part of the action. Fight either alone or co-op with your friends through the entire campaign. Featuring action-oriented story, gripping gunfights, and realistic weapons, Zero Caliber is immersion like you've never felt before in a VR military shooter. Granblue Fantasy Project Relink is an upcoming action RPG based on the mobile game franchise, which is extremely popular in Japan. Set to release in 2019 and developed by the legendary Platinum Games, the announcement of PlayStation VR support has us intrigued. If the entire game can actually be played in VR, and this could very well be the first full-fledged JRPG for our virtual reality headset, something a lot of us have been asking for. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to PSVR
This week. We'll be back next week to tell you about all the VR games coming to the PlayStation Store.
But keep in mind that no one outside of Sony really knows what games are coming when.
But we'll do our best to keep you up to date each and every week on PSVR
This week.